Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, July 1st, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening this week in America. Senator Bernie Sanders wants to fine airlines for travel chaos. 2 Nordic nations join NATO. Cornell University cancels Abraham Lincoln, or so some believe. Families brace for the most expensive 4th of July in history. Also coming up, my message of the day, update listeners sound off. But first, Socialist Senator Sanders asking the White House to fine airlines for canceled flights. His proposal would impose a whopping $55,000 penalty per passenger if airline trips are scrapped because of staffing shortages. Last month, 15% of all flights in America were canceled, another 20% delayed, but prices are up 38% for consumers. The average cost for a round-trip airline ticket in the USA rising to $330. Sanders is even more militant against the irresponsible airlines than I am. NATO, formally inviting Sweden and Finland to join. The 2 Scandinavian nations voted to become members after Putin's invasion of Ukraine. Finland and Russia share an 800-mile land border. NATO announcing the decision in Madrid, quote, the accession of Finland and Sweden will make them safer, NATO stronger, and the Euro-Atlantic area more secure, unquote. That's a good thing. Cornell University removing a statue of Abraham Lincoln. The Ivy League school also ditched a plaque honoring the Gettysburg Address. The items were taken from a library after some students allegedly complained, but the situation is a little foggy. Spokesperson for Cornell says the bust of Abe was scheduled to be replaced, but there is no doubt that Cornell is a woke college. Families across America bracing for the most expensive 4th of July in history, inflation, shrinkflation, and product shortages creating record high prices, as you know. The cost of burgers up 40%, hot dogs 30%, paper plates 20%, a six-pack of beer up 15%. Another product hard to find this 4th of July, fireworks. Supply chain problems have caused prices to double compared to last year. In a moment, our weekly feature, Update Listeners Have Their Say. We will be right back. Supply chain issues have been a catalyst to bring high-tech manufacturing back to the USA. My tech guy, the founder of Brownstone Research, calls it the Great Recalibration and discusses it in his new newsletter, Near Future Report. For 35 years, Jeff Brown has helped his subscribers safely navigate volatile times to preserve and grow wealth. He also answers your most pressing questions like how to protect your retirement from inflation. What are the implications of a new digital currency and the Great Reset? What will the Fed do with interest rates? And what's going to happen in the stock market this year? Brownstone Research has been at the forefront of major market moves for 35 years. Let Jeff help you by signing up for his newsletter today at a 75% discount. A 12-month subscription, only $49. So please go to jeffbrowntech.com. jeffbrowntech.com, jeffbrowntech.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Listeners sound off. We do this each Friday. You can reach me, bill@billoreilly.com, bill@billoreilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. Let's go to Victoria, who is in Beacon, New York. Hey, Bill, Cassidy Hutchinson is nothing more than Christine Blasey Ford dressed up in a different outfit. It's the playbook of the left. What Victoria is referring to is a White House staffer under Trump, Cassidy Hutchinson, reported to the January 6th committee, hearsay, uncorroborated, that President Trump tried to push a Secret Service agent or something. Well, I don't believe this until the Secret Service confirm. Christine Blasey Ford, as you will remember, launched all kinds of charges, uncorroborated again, against Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. Good letter, Victoria. Let's go to Andrew, who is in Pierre, South Dakota. If we could go back to gas being around $2, a home mortgage just over 3%, and a booming stock market, President Trump could throw a whole gallon of ketchup at me. And that goes off the Hutchison testimony, where she also said President Trump threw a tantrum, and apparently condiments were flying around the White House. Now, I'm not sure whether throwing ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise is a federal crime, but if President Trump were still in office, you can probably assume there would be a third impeachment over the condiments. Nancy Grants Pass, Oregon, in my way of thinking, not enforcing the law is the same thing as breaking the law. Am I wrong? Legally, you are, Nancy. So what Nancy is referring to is the terrible situation where prosecutors from the far left, they're elected, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, DC, Baltimore, on and on and on and on. They are refusing to prosecute crimes after police make an arrest. Now, they're not breaking the law because of something known as prosecutorial discretion. The system knows that not all lawbreakers can be prosecuted. They just don't have enough resources to do it. But right now, crime is spiraling in America because these prosecutors are not enforcing the law. Donald from Camano Island, Washington. I understand the left wing does not want to acknowledge the Constitution, but I'm extremely concerned. There are so many people in this country who do not know that the Constitution was based on the idea of limiting what powers the federal government have. Absolutely right, Donald. They don't teach history or civics in public schools much anymore. The American population is basically dumb about history and, most importantly, the Constitution. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I put that message together, so I obviously approved it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, I hope you visit BillO'Reilly.com over the July 4th weekend. And also for a great summer read, my #1 bestseller, Killing the Killers. You might check that out. In a moment, something you might not know.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-925-7584 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-925-7584. That's 800-925-7584. What do you have to lose? Call 800-925-7584. Again, 800-925-7584.
Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Billionaire Warren Buffett once offered students at the University of Florida, where he was giving a lecture, some valuable advice. According to Buffett, there is one key difference between doers, those who succeed, and dreamers, those who do not. Bad habits. Said Warren Buffett, quote, "You can get rid of bad habits a lot easier when you're young than at my age, because most behaviors are habitual. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken," unquote, from Buffett. Here are the worst habits for young Americans ranked by Business Insider. Number 1, poor diet. Americans consume more sugar, fast food, caffeine, and alcohol than any other people on the planet. 50% of Americans are now overweight, 40% obese. That's up 300% Since 1980, sugar mostly responsible. Next, smoking and vaping. Sale of tobacco products rising for the first time in 2 decades. Folks consumed 204 billion cigarettes last year. 150,000 Americans died from lung cancer in 2021. A nicotine habit sets you back about $400 a month. Next, reckless spending. 90% of households are in debt. The average American family owes $10,000 to credit card companies right now. The number one obstacle to success for young Americans, addiction to social media. 98% of people under the age of 40 have at least one social media account. On average, folks born after 1983 spend 7 hours a day on their digital devices. That diverts a person from actually thinking and accomplishing things outside the dopey phones and computers. And here's something else you might not know. According to researchers, there are quite a few good habits that boost productivity. Get a healthy breakfast, set daily goals, and try to accomplish them. And finally, exercise. A 10-minute walk in the evening will add years to your life according to the science. So get out there. Back after this. Are you struggling with home odors you want to eliminate? Maybe a litter box for the family pet. Maybe you just want your home to smell fresher. Our new sponsor, Eden Pure, recently sent me the Thunderstorm air purifier, and I put it in a few rooms in my house. The best-selling Eden Pure Thunderstorm air purifier uses proven oxy technology that quickly destroys viruses, odors, and mold. With the powerful Thunderstorm, you will never breathe dirty air again. And there's no filter to buy. It doesn't take up much floor space, and you plug it directly into the wall. You can save $200 on an Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3-pack when you go to EdenPureDeals.com and use discount code BILL. That's right, save $200 on 3 Thunderstorm purifiers, and shipping is free. Please visit EdenPureDeals.com, discount code BILL. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.